You see, the earth signature is our opportunity and privilege to sign your name on earth. In a world of billions of people, where in this world, time is a great equalizer. It's time that balances it. At the end of it all, with time, everybody's gonna get out. But each one of us that came into this world has been given a singular opportunity, a chance to leave a mark. And in this time, it's not a digital footprint or your name on a ledger or something like that, but a true living earth signature. It's an undeniable proof that you came to this world, you saw, and you contributed something meaningful. You're not just a passerby. You didn't just pass. You came in, you saw, and you contributed. An earth signature is your essence of your existence, and it's translated into action and your legacy, your impact on people, places, systems, generation. And this thing is not confined to wealth or anything like that. It could be a life that you saved, an idea that you sparked, a community that you transformed. It could even be just an act of kindness that you showed to one single person, a single act. You planted it there. That's your earth signature. But I'm going deeper. Trust me to go deeper. Because we are not mere occupants of this earth. We are authors. And every day you live on earth is a blank page. And our decisions every day are the inks that write on that pages. So some of us, we think we are making a decision and there's no consequences for that decision. Nobody is seeing me when I'm living this rugged life or when I'm doing this. There's the ink. You're already writing some things there. Because, of course, you may not control how your story begins, but you have an opportunity to control how the story ends. And most importantly, you have an opportunity to choose how you're going to be remembered. Remember in the beginning I said to you, our opportunity and privilege to sign. To be alive is not a right, guys. It's not. It's a privilege. It's a privilege. And do you know that where we sign our earth signature, oh my God, even the space you have to sign varies from one person to another. That dash, when you want to sign a contract, there's a dash for you to sign, right? A contract, a MOU, there's a dash. Do you know the dash that you sign your earth signature? When you see somebody who was born from 1945, you will see when they're gone, you see 1945 to 2025. Do you see that dash? That is all their life. That's where you sign. That space. Now, when I say privilege, some people's dash are shorter than some people. Oh Lord, have mercy. You should get it. Some people's dash are not as long for them to sign. Some are very short. Imagine a child that is born in 2022. Have you seen those funeral posters? How big is that dash? Just like this. Some of us, we have the privilege. You're born in 1981, 1976. And by God's grace, you will live probably to 2045 or something. That's a long dash to sign. But the funniest thing is you don't know how long your dash is. The space you have for that signature, you don't know. You don't know how wide that space is. Your life, your age on earth is all written in the dash. I think it was my director that was telling me about a book titled The Dash, where that person's book, that your age that you were born to the age you will live, that dash, something toe, that thing that they use for that toe is where your entire life is. And that is where you can sign your earth signature. Will you sign your earth signature on the soil of invention? Will you sign it on the root of education? Will you be an architect of justice? Or will you build it on a scaffolding of compassion? There are many opportunities you could sign. Is it even how you raise your child? How you treat your parents? How you build your business? How you healed a wound? Something that happened to you, a scar, a pain, or even how you led a revolution. How will you sign your name on earth? Where will you sign your name on earth? An innovation? George Biro. Give me a biro. I want to write. Give me biro. Pen that we call biro. That's the person's name. That's an earth signature. Long gone, but we remember that. I feel like entrepreneurs are the luckiest to sign. Why? Because of our inventions. How do you come on earth? How? And refuse, or you did not sign. Some people will use some words and they will say, I'm living a low-key life. Nothing bad in living a low-key life. Nothing bad at all. But can you really live with the privilege of coming to this earth and never to be remembered? Do you know how painful and how crazy it is that some people's name is only written on their tombstone? That is the only place their name is written. Do you know how scary it is that the only place their name appeared is in the graveyard, on their tombstone? Entrepreneurs, I want to wake you up this evening, this morning, this night, whatever you part of the world you are, that you have your dash to sign your ST signature. You have a privilege to sign it. And there are many ways you can sign it, in many aspects, because that's why some of you are wondering, okay, where exactly? I will share true life stories or true people that you and I will know. And of course, you do not expect me to talk about Ed's signature and not talk about one that was signed by Nelson Mandela. In the aspect of forgiveness and freedom, there is no way you will not mention Nelson Mandela. His signature has etched in South Africa's rebirth and is a living testament for peace. And it showcases that peace is stronger than revenge. Nelson Mandela. The long walk to freedom that we all know as a signature, guess what? It will be there forever. Okay, who will clean it? And how will you clean it? That's the power of an Ed signature. And for some of you who say, yes, I'm calm, I'm cool, I just love my taste to be low. Yes, Mother Teresa is same like you, but you can never take away a signature in compassion. There is nowhere on earth that you will talk about Mother Teresa and they will not tell you of how much our hands touched the untouchable and how our hands touched the hearts that were abandoned. Our life was a signature of mercy and kindness. She did not shout change, change, or revolutionize change. She became change. So even if you don't have the placard to fight for revolution, you don't have the banners and the weapons and the deep voice to chant and fight, why don't you become the transformation that you seek to desire? Why don't you let even your own lifestyle become a signature on earth? Because that's exactly what Mother Teresa did. She carved her name on hearts, not on her tombstone. I don't even know where she was buried. I don't know, nobody even knows where she was buried, but if you talk about Mother Teresa, even the way she was quiet, we could hear her loudly. And you that you can speak, you are vocal, then why don't you use your voice like Martin Luther King as your signature? There is no place where Martin Luther King's voice is played. When we hear it, I have a dream, I have a dream, we know that's Martin Luther King Jr. That was his Ed signature. And his signature was justice through his voice. So every time people are seeking justice or there's a fight for justice, that signature is brought up again. That echo, that voice is replayed again for mankind. He spoke with conviction when silence was easier. When everybody was quiet, he spoke, and his signature echoes in every freedom song that is out there, every freedom protest, every policy that dares to honor equality. Martin Luther King's voice, Martin Luther King Jr.'s voice will be there. That is how he signed. Entrepreneurs from all over the world, how will you sign? Do you think your calling as an entrepreneur is just, I want to make a business for myself? I will get to you shortly. That is the mistake that some of you are making, and that is why your blessings has been held back. Because you do not even understand that the reason why you were called for entrepreneurship, especially if you are in the continent of Africa, is to solve the problem of the society. Yes, you may make profit, same like me as a social entrepreneur, but then the impact of your innovation is to impact lives, to create jobs, And not until you start living in the sincerity of what you are called for, with your sincerity of your calling, provide the provisions for your vision. It will make provisions for you. Not until you understand the reason that this is my signature, this is my earth signature, and I'm going to use it to impart life. I'm going to use this innovation. Who told you they cannot remember you for your innovation? That is a signature in itself. Steve Jobs. His signature is innovation with impact. He didn't just make products, he reshaped how human being interacts with technology. His signature lives in the simplicity of a swipe and the power of an idea. He created something that lived more, because the goal is not to live forever, but the goal is to create something that will live forever. That's what we're using. Or to be part of something that will live forever. Tim Cook is the current CEO of Apple. He still takes the glory. Some of you have seen earth signature projects, if there's any word like that. You have seen legacy projects, but your hunger for money, for urgent 2K, has made you jump from vision to, I don't even know what to call it, because I don't know what you jumped to. You can be part of something that will sign an earth signature, and at the end of the day, your aim will be on it. That's what I just told you. Steve Jobs created it. Tim Cook is the one we know now. President Trump invited everybody. Tim Cook was there just, I think, a couple of days ago. It was not him that created it. He tapped into the vision that was earth signified. Let me put it that way. So the fact that, oh, I've got no earth signature project, I've got no earth signature talent. Do you know that if you cannot sing like the glorious one, if you cannot sing like the angelic voices or whatever, and you know somebody, some of it that I told you, contact your family that you're ignoring, and you have somebody even in your family that can sing well, how about you becoming the manager? And be the best manager of the best artist in the world? Oh, you guys don't even understand how this world works anymore. It's not about you again. It's about working with you and the things around you. It's no longer about you. You have a brother that is making something, making wave. Go closer. You have a sister, you have an employer that is making wave. Go closer. You have a wife that is making wave. Support that wife vision. Because you then become the man that married the most powerful woman on earth. Brothers, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with some of you blocking your wives from making things happen? Without knowing that, do you know that the husband to the most powerful man the most powerful woman is a signature on its own? The sister to the most powerful man is a signature on his own? You don't know? That is why you have to expand your own network. Expand the people around you. Push them to sign. If I don't sign, you will sign. Once you sign, my name is written on it. Tim Cook is taking the glory of Apple that they did not build. Some of you are working in a company that within the next 10, 20 years, heads will shake. You are in a seat closest to leadership. I must have my own. I must have my own. Now you make somebody not get their own, not even get anyone's F. May God give you clarity. Just be able to look at things and say, where can this thing go? And for you to sign, you must have a good way of predicting. This person I am married to, what is the tendency on this person? For you guys that are even ladies in this room, for women in this room, you have to be able to predict who you want to marry. Who is this guy going to be? See, if I hear 5 years in your mouth, I will deal with you. Within the next 20 years, that is the shortest time you must be thinking. If you are not that deep, the maximum or minimum I will give you is 10 years. What is this guy that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with? And that's why I love women that can see vision. Some women know how to know, look. That's why you'll be asking her, she didn't answer you. She has seen you that this one, his money is between now and next year. Or maybe now and the next 5 years. There is no depth. You have to be able to predict, is there a signature here? This person's name, is he going to sign anything? Is he going to sign anything? If I leave this world today in the field of entrepreneurship, my name will be mentioned. I say it with all boldness. If I leave this earth today in the field of entrepreneurship, you know why my name is not carrying weight now? Because I'm alive. Watch men like us after we are gone. You will now understand what we have done. You got to be able to predict, guys. The woman I'm going to marry, hope this one will not be, where is the signature around this one? What would this one sign? The company I'm working for, where is this company going? Is it just profit? We make profit, then we share profit. We make profit, then it's bonus, then it's rotated bonus, then it's Is it just a secular? Is there a vision that hey? And when you see that, I told people one day, I say, dreams are good, have it. Beautiful. I want dream to become a singer. I dream to become a footballer. Dreams are good, have it. But the moment you find a vision, throw that dream away. I told you, you will not understand this thing I'm saying to you. Until many years in your life come, you say, wow, I once held the state. The moment visions are rare. They are very rare. An opportunity to sign. And then when you now begin to wonder, okay, what else can I do? Or how else? I don't have the fund to sign. I don't have this one to sign. I cannot make that impact. See, we talk about climate change today. Somebody, Wangari Maathai, first African woman to win a Nobel Prize award. Guess what she won it for? Planting trees. She planted, I think, over 1 million trees. Now, I want to ask you something now. Before I ask you, let me give you this quote. Legacy is not what I did for myself. It's what I am doing for the next generation. This woman that planted 1 million trees, did she plant it for herself? Where is the money in planting 1 million trees? She foresaw climate change. She planted over 1 million trees for us because she knows that our fingerprints do not fade in the lives that we touch. And her fingerprint got her earth signature. Some of us in the same Africa where she is, if they have that type of money, they want to build estates. Estates. Hey, oh my God, how do I tell you this? Do you know that estate you built? I bet you to not spend more than highest 200 years. Those estates have become old school, and your entire signature, that one that you signed that you thought is a signature, it takes you don't even need a bulldozer anymore because the block will be so weak that even a hand can push it to fall. Nonsense. Your entire project, your entire life, oh, it's real estate, I'm going to buy this. When I buy this, that's my legacy. The trees she planted will be there forever. And guess what? It's not even the trees that she planted. The impact of the trees she planted, the impact it has made in our own life by even reducing carbon emission, by helping us, with the spread of oxygen and all those things, we will remember her for life. Wangari Maathai. Just for that action. How many of you we have that money that we say, let me plant trees for the next generation? How many of you, all of you looking at me here? Even when you are made a billionaire, what will you do with the money? That's why your billions is being delayed. You better go and sit in your private space after I finish with you today and say, God, I am sorry. I have learned and now I am ready. Bless me to bless others. I will never pray without that thing I say. That's what I say when I wake up every morning. Say it, God. Bless me to bless others. Say it now. Don't close your mouth. You might look at yourself and say, you don't know my limitations. You don't know what I'm going through. You don't know the challenges that I have. You don't know what I have done, what I'm going through. You're just saying somebody should sign. Do you even know how hungry I am? Do you even know what Ellen Keller, she's blind. She's deaf. She can't hear. Yet, she was able to speak. She was able to learn education. And she inspired the world. How does the person who cannot see and cannot hear learn? I don't even understand till now. So I don't care what your limitations are. If somebody who cannot see, close your eyes for a while. Do it now, my friend. Close it. And imagine how blindness is. Imagine if this is how you are for the rest of your life. Then now shut your ear. Oh my God. I can't even do it. So it's too scary. How did that person learn and was well educated? So what kind of excuse do you have? I don't have any money in my pocket. You don't know the challenges. I'm disabled. You can inspire and sign even with that disability. Guess what? That disability can be your inspiration. That without arms, without leg, with that challenge you have, with that health challenge you have, this is what you did. Without any, nothing with you. And for those of you who have more than enough talent, I pity you. Because that talent alone is enough for you. That gift enough is enough for you. Because the meaning of life is to find your gifts. But the purpose of life is to give it away. Leonardo da Vinci. Look at that talent. Till today, he gave us that art, that genius. He signed the earth with both the brush and the blueprint. Centuries later, his work still whisper brilliance to those who dare to even admire such, those who understand art. somebody that has gone, Da Vinci. Even if you see those kind of paintings, they're in the vault with security, with everything. They protect them more than your central bank in your country. A person's artwork. So you have talent. You don't know how to use it. You don't know what to do with it. Or now you say, I'm an ordinary woman. I'm an ordinary woman. What can I do? What can I do? Yes, there are many unsung heroes that signed the earth signature. Your grandmother, she signed it on your life. My grandmother used to wake us up early in the morning. She would tell us to go and do this. She's the one that told me. She has signed her earth signature on you. That is why you remember her. Your mom, your dad, those good people around you, your mentors, they've signed their earth signature. Not all earth signatures will make the news like Nelson Mandela. But there are people in your lives, when I spoke about the gift of success, who are there who have done some amazing things, who have shaped value, who have planted dreams in you, who have healed your wounds behind the scene. So this is to tell you that every life you touch is a line in their legacy. So you signed. So do not say, until I do it for my own country, or until I do it for my own community before they know. You can sign a health signature in somebody's life today. You can sign it in the life of your workers. You can sign it in your family members. You can sign it even in the life of your children by becoming a good mother, a good example to them. You can be doing it as a loving father. I have a friend that loves his dad. He even references, I miss my dad. His father is gone. And I used to envy him when he says that. How does the person love his dad so much? The father signed a health signature because people will remember how you make them feel. And you might not even need to spend so long on earth, because even Jesus Christ signed. He signed his earth signature of redemption and eternal impact. And I can tell you today, true sacrifice, love, truth, his signature has spilled over generations. And whether you believe it or not, there is no history of religion, of name, or anything that the name of Jesus will not be called. He signed his earth signature through redemption. He has given you that example that you need to sign. You need to sign, guys. That life you have been living like, I just came to this earth, let me enjoy my life and go. No. You just want to have that dash. From this dash to dish. That's all you want? That's all you want? And then that dash, is now blank. 1945 to 2025. That dash, nothing is signed on it. 1999 to 2035. Dash, nothing is signed on it. Your life never be so. And that's why I tell you today, no one escapes the truth that the earth will one day close your chapter. It will close mine as well. But until then, hold the pen, make it bold and make it eternal. Don't drift, design. Do not just breathe, build, make things happen, because we are not just born to pay bills and die. You were born to sign the earth with the ink of your existence, with the ink of your decisions. Guys, you don't have forever. You don't have forever. You have now. And that now is enough to sign something eternal. You are here now and alive. This is your opportunity to sign. Because remember what I told you in the beginning, it's a privilege. So sign, and sign wisely. My name is Summy Francis, and I am nothing without God. Thank you very much.